I got crumbs in my drink. Hi, so first of all, happy Christmas, happy New Year. I hope that it has been treating you well so far. And secondly, I was meant, I swear to God, to film a final Vlogmas video which would have included Christmas, and I did. I filmed it. I filmed me opening presents on Christmas, I filmed me at the pub, I filmed other bits, and then I filmed 10 bookish facts about me because I've always wanted to do one of those and just never gotten around to it. Went to edit it all last week and the file was corrupted, so cue me very, very grumpy. Was not happy about that, so in the end, instead of copping a strop, I went for a walk in the woods instead. Yeah, my camera hates me. So can you believe I'm doing another one of these already? Books I'm going to read in 2019. So I have not split this video, but I'm going to do this video as books that I have a general plan for, books that I don't, other books, and then my reading challenge. So let's do this. Let me move my ginger biscuits because I'm hungry. So I'm currently still reading The Chronicles of Narnia. I am towards the back end of the Silver Chair, so I've got one final book after that, which is, I actually think, called The Final Battle. So once I've done that, I can properly start my reading list. So to kick off my reading list, I'm finally going to read Throne of Glass. Oh yeah! So I will start with the Assassin novellas and then go on to Throne of Glass. I don't know whether I will get all 8 read. I'm hoping it would be really nice if I could get all 8 read, but you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll totally do it. But I would really like to think I would, because I'm really looking forward to reading these. So that'll be what I'll start in January. Then going on to February, my birthday month, that is always, yeah, my kind of like my pick. So if I have Disney options, I will always go Disney options. So obviously I have Disney options. Mother Knows Best by Serena Valentino, Reflection by Elizabeth Lim, and then I've also picked my childhood read, The Enchanted Wood. So this is the book that I somehow, and don't know how, managed to find and get hold of. I've been looking for this book for you've no idea how many years. So yeah, this is going to be, yeah, my childhood read of my birthday month. Moving on to March, Mythos by Stephen Fry. So this was on my list last year. I never got around to it. Lord of the Rings kind of changed that, really. I had planned to read this in the sort of transitional sort of autumn, winter time, and then yeah, like it just seemed too much of a big read to read after Lord of the Rings. So yeah, this would be my March read. So I may be making another mistake, we'll see, but this is kind of going to be my April, May, depending on how long it takes me to finish Mythos, depending on how I'm feeling after it. I will be tackling Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So yes, we're gonna do this. This is kind of, I don't want it to be like my summer reads. It feels right to be a spring read. It feels like it should be a spring or autumn transitional. I'm going to go spring. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I sort of get on first with Mythos, see how long it takes me, and then I'll sort of decide when I want to read this. Getting further into the year, my October reads will be Bleeding Violet and A Slice of Cherry, both by Dia? It's D-I-A, so Dia Reeves? I don't know. Dia, whoever, this amazing woman. I will be rereading these. So I read these back when I was a teen, so I'm going to reread these. They seem like a kind of great fit for Halloween. And then they will lead me into the end of my year, so going into my sort of November, December, sort of winter, Christmassy reads. Uprooted by Naomi Novak and The Toy Maker by Robert Dinsdale. So this was gifted to me this Christmas by Alice. So I've decided that I'm going to keep hold of this and read it next Christmas. So this kind of says that it's sort of great for readers who read The Miniaturist. I haven't read it yet. I'm very on the fence. I don't know yet. I watched the BBC adaptation and really loved it. So it's kind of set around that same similar era, but it's also set around the war. So I've read the back of it and I've read like Something Younger Roost. It seems very interesting. It's not too overly Christmas either. The shop is just open around Christmas, so it's not like a Christmas themed book. So to round up the rest of the books, we've got Neverending Story by Michael Enid? I don't know. But yeah, I'm finally going to tackle this, one of these books that I should have read but haven't. So yeah, this was gifted to me so long ago, back some years now. It's just never a book I've been fussed, and every year I say I'm gonna read it, I never do. But it is actually on my list this year, so it means I'm going to read it. How my list works is everything that I actually submit onto my books to read this year, like they are my commitment reads. We'll be finishing off the final 2 volumes of, I was gonna say The Lord of the Rings, The Wizard of Oz. I kind of held these 2 back just so I could have, because they're so simple and so easy to read, I just wanted kind of like, not refresher reads, but kind of just like a cleansing read, just, you know, if I've done. So this is like, I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to pick up one of these in between Mythos and Jane Eyre because I just need something that's easy and not very hard. So the final book to round up my other kind of books. Well, it was going to be City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've changed my mind. It's now going to be Clockwork Angel. I've decided to go with the prequels first because there's only 3 of them. So yeah, I was going to go with these, but I've decided to go with the other ones first, and then I will tackle them. I'm finally going to read it. So this year, I feel like I've done quite well. I've picked some books, especially popular ones that I really should read. So my other books, so that comprises 23 books that I'm committed to reading this year, which means that the remaining 7 is kind of like a dealer's choice. So Kindle wise, I will continue reading the Insanity series by Cameron Case. Every time I butcher his name, Jace Cameron. I don't even know anymore. I'm going to keep reading his book. Again, they're not ones that I feel like I have to read one after the other. Although maybe further into the series I might start to feel that way. But yeah, they're nice kind of ones, just like they're completely different and it will just take me in a different headspace. Also on the list of other books, this like my kind of like remaining books are basically, it's a chance for me to read stuff that is current and books that are coming out like within like the last year or so. So I will probably pick up the second book in the DC Icons, which will be Batman. So I'll probably pick up that. Hopefully I'll get a chance to read Catwoman as well. I was kind of like scouring my shelves earlier and just sort of like seeing potentially what I might want to read. I also saw Children of Blood and Bone. I was hoping I might get a chance to read that last year, but I will probably read that this year. And also I will probably take a look at maybe reading I always want to say Evan, but it's not Everless. There we go. It will also depend on what I get for my birthday as well. This is the thing, this is why I kind of like to commit to so many to start with, because my birthday's literally next month, so it could all completely change. I got 2 books for Christmas. I got that one and I got The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is so pretty. Oh my god, the colour is amazing. And then I got £35 worth of Waterstones vouchers, so I probably will get some more for my birthday, which means I can go raid Waterstones and buy a bunch of books as well. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe buying some more hardbacks that might be a bit more expensive, especially I'm looking at some Neil Gaiman ones as well that I want to get, where he's like he's got one Neverwhere which has been republished with the amazing Chris Riddle illustrating, so I probably want to get my hands on that. And I also want to get my hands on Good Omens, the really pretty version, which is by him and Terry Pratchett. So yes, I have also been considering other books as well, but it just gives me a chance to read stuff that has been released like really quite recently. So my actual Goodreads challenge number, I have gone back up. I have gone up to 30. I picked 30. I did 34 last year out of my 25 challenge. I was very happy. I picked 30 because I do have quite a lot of books still that are quite big. I've got the 2 Wizard of Oz, Mythos, Jane Eyre, and then the Internal Devices. They're quite hefty as well. So, oh yeah, and the Toymaker as well. So I've got quite a few varying in lengths, whereas last year I had quite a lot on my list, which comprised a lot of like really hefty books. So yeah, I think I've gone for 30 because, you know, again, like I said, I had a lot of job changes last year. The commuting really added to it. So like I'm settled, I'm happy in this job, I ain't planning on leaving. You have to prize me out the crowbar. So it'll be interesting to see, yeah, how that develops and what my reading pattern is like, what my reading schedule is like, because it's hard for me to base it on something I don't really know. I have a vague idea. I'm very much getting myself more into reading again after work, especially because I get home before my mum. So when she gets home, I have a good hour to hour and a half where I could just read. She kind of relaxes and does her own thing before like food gets cooked, before we sit down and watch TV together. So I'm really gonna make sure I try and make a bigger effort to continue doing that. I really did it really well last year, and not last year, the year before, sorry. Fell out of it last year, so I kind of have like a game plan. It is just getting myself back into like the rhythm of it and fitting it around the gym. But again, I kind of have a plan for that. I'm planning my life this year for once. So that are my reads and my reading challenge. Comment below with your goal. What are you going for? What books are you looking at reading? What are you looking forward to reading? What are you thinking, you know what, I'm going to give up on that, I'm not going to bother? And what do you think of my picks? Yeah, comment below because I always love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this video, then smash that like button. Show me your thumbs. And yeah, if you're new, then subscribe. Welcome, new year. Join the fam. It's fun. Check out some of my older videos and see how weird this stuff really gets. I'm also really looking forward to doing some more book reviews this year. I did like really well at the start of the year and kind of like tailed off. I think it's because I read maybe a lot of older books and I kind of got focused too much on reading vlogs, so I want to try and find a better balance between the two. I will also be continuing with doing like general vlog. I actually kind of really enjoyed it. It is difficult and I forget to do it all the time, but I'm going to get better. I enjoy doing regular vlogs as well, so I'm probably going to incorporate either, like if I go away, like my holiday vlog, I will do like more of those. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and do more reading vlogs, especially when finally now reading Throne of Glass as well. So I've got some books that I'm really looking forward to do reading vlogs on. That is it. Enjoy your week, and yeah, we're in January, guys. This is it now, like, the new year is here. Enjoy your week, and I will see you next week. Bye!